always his work my father cared about. His research. He tried to save his work. I tried to save him.
Hello there, Sera from 17 once again, introducing you to my Gears of War 3 Insane Difficulty video walkthrough. This is Act 2, Chapter 3, Forced Entry. And this guy straight away needs to die. He didn't do anything wrong, he could be a lovely family man, aside from being a giant, you know, monkey lizard thing. But he will set off an alarm if you don't kill him, so it's definitely best to clean him up as fast as you can. These guys are feral tickers. They can hurt you, but they generally just run around trying to steal your guns. And believe it or not, they can eat the one shot, which is the gun we're going to be using for the start of this level. This is a new weapon, and it performs much like a heavy weapon from Gears 2, and it fires a little bit like the Spartan laser, only nowhere near as long. And what you have to do is you have to shoot these guards before they set the alarm off. And it can be kind of difficult because when they start running they are harder to hit, but this thing will kill in, you guessed it, one shot. And a little technique for people that have never moved with heavy weapons on Gears: if you're near a piece of cover, move towards it, keep tapping A, and you will eventually slide towards it and go into cover. You can use it to move a little bit faster than you normally would, moving like a lead weight. This bit's a little bit more tricky because there's two of them and you have to be quick. So make sure you know where they both are, kill the first one, hit the reload, and nail the second one. If you do not do that correctly, an alarm will sound and you will get murdered by Hellraiser turrets. They're just fucking... it's ridiculous. It's like the fist of Jesus comes out through the clouds, separates the sky, and you die. So you really want to get that done. And drop this as quick as possible, because you'll notice you can't move very fast and evading is not an option, and I nearly died because of it. Because that doorway opens up and a handful of the normal grunts will start attacking. There's a bunch of shotgun guys, and I don't know why I went to Welsh, but I did. And just keep killing people and moving forward. I was absolutely gutted, I was. But just shoot them till they fall down. They do take a lot of damage. If they go down, the friends will revive them, so you always need to try and get an extra few bullets to finish them off. It's only annoying if they're a difficult enemy. Like, for instance, the Cantuses have the ability to revive people, and they're a bastard, them, if you're not careful. Really, really difficult, because you can down a bunch of people, that thing will scream, and they'll start getting back up, and there's nothing worse. But just move into this cave, come over here, press the Gears switch that's in every Gears game, and it will shut the door, and now we're inside. Forcing our entry, so to speak. So there's the checkpoint. Not that you would have really needed it, because that section outside, aside from being a bit fussy, is not that challenging. And now we're going into the Locust Stronghold, so pick up some ammo, stay on guard, and watch out for any dangers, because this level isn't difficult, but there are bits in it that could make it potentially challenging. It also leads to one of the hardest parts of the game, so look forward to that. But this is the area that has the ticker plant, which is a very difficult part. This is also the area where you have to siege one of the Locust gas barges. That is also a very difficult section. And this bit here is quite challenging because you are effectively pushing uphill. They have a much better position than you, and for whatever reason their guns kill you quicker than yours kill them, which is never fair, but that's difficulties for you. So up in that little nest there is two of them. The only problem is they can move out of it, so you never know if it's clear or not. So the best thing to do is to just kill as many as you can from down here. As soon as it looks close, move up with your team. Be ever so conscious that there could be one sneaky bastard sat behind a piece of cover waiting to shotgun your mouth off. And as long as you know what the threat is, you should be able to face it. There's a digger over here. I would definitely say pick it up because it comes with a refill, which is going to give you 5 or 6 of them. I can't quite read, that font's kind of crazy. I think it's 6. And you can just go to town with the digger. And it moves a little bit like a boom shot, only the difference being is it moves completely directionally straight forward until it touches anything or comes in the vicinity of anybody, and then it bursts out of the ground and explodes. You can also get a direct kill with it, which is, oh god, is it fun. the digger just digs through the person's body and they just burst. It looks really cool. And right then I was trying to leapfrog it up onto the balcony and ended up going on the roof. And there's a guy just here, and I was kind of confused now. I didn't know how to fight him because I didn't want to die, but it turned out he didn't have a shotgun, so I thought, fuck it, I'll just mow him down. And I'm praying right now that that guy can't finish me off with that turret, and somehow he doesn't. Never ever mess around with the turrets. You never win. I was lucky to stay alive then. If he'd have been firing full auto, there would have been none of that. I'd have just dropped dead. But digger time. Oh, that gun is beast. And if you blind fire it, I can't exactly tell you how the art of blind firing. It's something you learn and you guise yourself. It's one of those where you after time, the more you do it, you kind of see where the reticle is on the screen, where Marcus points his arms, and you can get really good at it if you practice enough. I'm nowhere near as good as I used to be, but it's definitely a skill that you should try and pick up with your time with Gears 3. As soon as you shoot that turret, it'll blow up, hit a checkpoint, and it'll trigger another spawn. And there's a digger in this spawn, but the best thing is, he can't... The one flaw of the digger is it can't change elevations. So, if you're in a big open field, the digger is a beast, but if you're on an elevated platform, it can't dig up to you, it just blows up. So, I think he can dig at me right now, but he can't. He cannot even hit me, he can't damage me, he can't anything. And I gradually learn as I push forward because I can't see the explosion. I'm watching for it, I'm waiting for it. Never comes. So, if you're in an elevated position, the digger is pointless. He will never be able to hurt you. The only problem is, there isn't many places where you get that advantage on him. But mow him down with the turret. Once that's done, you know, scrounge around the area, pick up as much shit as you can, and keep pushing forward. Because this level's kind of short. The next one is another interesting level, and I think the one after that is the boss. I could be wrong. I do apologise, guys. It all mingles into one. But there's some lovely digger ammo for our troubles. And through here is going to be another Troika turret, or one of the crazy turrets, I don't know the names, the retro Lancer turrets, and a bunch of normal locust drones. Keep your distance, lance them, let your team run in like psychopaths, because you'll notice they take such a beating, it's unbelievable. You do not take 1/5 of the damage that your team can take. And right then, I thought I could get cocky with a blind fire digger, but it went behind him. So that was a bit of a fail. But I think I get a headshot blind firing with snub. Oh, how sweet is that? God, I love that gun. And the sound effects on Gears are the best sound effects on any game. I don't care what anybody says. If you can name a single game that sounds more satisfying than popping heads or chainsawing or anything, even the executions, just everything sounds crunchy. Crunchy is a good word. But push that lever, it's going to open the door, and once you go through there, it will effectively be the end of the level. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope it helped, and you take care now.